It's your boy. Let's go. What? What? Yeah. 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 Y'all know what it is. Come on, man. Stop playing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's go. Welcome to another episode, man. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. Damn it, let's go. What? We in the building, man. I love this, man. I'm loving this right here, man. Before we get started, y'all know I gotta show love to the people. Cause it ain't about me. It's about y'all. So we gotta show love to the people. We definitely appreciate everything that y'all have done up to this point. All the likes, all the well wishes, all of the inspiration that you've been given through the DM and sending content over. All of these things are really, really, really appreciated. I can't say it enough that this only goes as far as you all help push. So go on over to the YouTube channel, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share with your people. Turn on them notifications too, so when I drop my jonks, you already know. They letting you know, man, Mr. Anthony, you done dropped another one of them hot joints. We need to check it out. You feel me? But yeah, we got a hell of a show in store for y'all. We gonna have two of the GOATs come holler at y'all on this episode. One from the great beyond. But we gonna start with one who's walking and talking and living in purpose right now on this earth, Mr. Deion Sanders himself. One of the GOATs of life and one of the GOATs of the NFL. But the man definitely does things right. Good man, great father. They hating on him and they hating on his son Shador. Now that's a topic for another day. But what they did to that young man was some bullshit. I'm just going to put that out there. But we'll talk about that on another day, on another show. But I'm going to let him come on and talk to us about moving with purpose and not worrying about the words of others. I'll at him prime time.
Teach people not to give a damn about what other people think.
Well, that's called insecurity. If you're insecure, you're going to care. If you're insecure, you're going to read everything. If you're insecure, you're going to check all your comments. That's if you're insecure. If you're secure, you don't give a darn. How can what you think about me affect me? That shouldn't affect me or infect me. No, I don't get down like that. Not whatsoever. That is a sign of insecurity when I'm allowing you to affect and infect me. I ain't got time for that. Because I'm on assignment. When you're on assignment and you in your calling, you ain't got time for that foolishness. I'm on assignment and I'm aligned with the Lord, so I'm good.
Walking in purpose.
And you go, girl. Walking in purpose with purpose.
With purpose.
So when I wake up, I understand purpose. I got something to do. I got to go see my dog today.
That's
so
right.
I got to be ready. I got to be prepared. Every day is with purpose. You ain't going to catch me happening to be anywhere. Oh, man, I saw Prime. And no, you didn't. If he was there, he was there on purpose.
I
with
get
purpose.
that.
I don't just happen to do intentional. Everything I dare do is intentional.
Yeah, man. Y'all give it up for prime time, man. Come on, stop playing, man. That's one of the GOATs right there, the game, man. That's one of the GOATs of life, man. So we got to show prime time some love, man. You know, that's a good dude, great father, stand-up man, God-fearing man. You know, hated on for no reason just because he's confident in who he is as an individual and instilled those same morals and values into his children. And now they, because of his greatness, you know, now they want to, meaning the industry of football, the NFL wants to hate on him and then take it out on his child, who's also just confident in what it is that he do, you know, and they draft this man that far down the line. But you know what? It pisses me off even talking about it, y'all. My bad. Hey, that's a topic for another show. But Prime Time's that dude, man. But to his point, move with a purpose. Like he said, I'm just not going places and showing up to places just cause. I'm there on purpose for a purpose. There's a reason. I got a goal here I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not just walking down the street and walking past a place and walking up in there. No. You got to have a purpose and a point, and have a direction, some level, some goal to attain. You feel me? A goal. I like to use the analogy of to me life is like driving a car. You get into the car, you put your seatbelt on, you know what I mean? You get the car started, you get everything comfortable, you set yourself up, right? You get everything set before you put the car in drive and you pull off. And safety is the number one key. Get from point A to point B safely, right? That's life. We want to get through life as safe as possible, and along the way, try to be successful and treat people right. So, this car called life that we're driving in on a regular basis, when we pull off and drive, now we got to focus on the road. And the road is ahead of us, right? It's ahead of us. That's what we need to be focused on in life, not what's behind us. Because if you drive in that car of life and you just keep looking up at that rear view mirror and seeing what's behind you, which is your past, you gonna end up crashing and possibly even lose your life. So in this game called life, in this car we driving called life, stay focused on what's ahead of you and put the past in the damn rear view mirror and leave it there. Every green moon you can peek up, but if you stare too long, you spend too much time dwelling on the past, your ass will crash. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And then he touched on the impact of other people's words. Anyone that knows me knows that one thing that I don't care about is how other people feel about me. That does not move the needle for me personally. And as Prime said, who, in his words, who gives a darn? Right? Who cares? Why would I give a damn about how someone else feels about me when you don't directly impact my world? You're not a part of the tight inner circle of people who are saying anything to me that I value. You understand? It's a level of insecurity if you are worried about the words and of others or how other people feel about you. They're not your creator. So who cares? Let them talk. People gonna find something wrong. People gonna find something to hate on. I don't care who you are. It goes back to my first episode of this show when I talked about jealousy and envy. Two of the most powerful forces, when joined together, can completely annihilate anyone who steps in their path or who indulges in it. So stay clear away. Stay focused on what you need to do, and who cares what other people say? Because they're gonna say they're gonna say what they want to say anyway. You cannot stop it. And people on social media, please, for your own good, stop exposing personal business on social media. You're giving the haters and the people who want to see you crumble everything that they're looking for. They there to be nosy. They tapping into your page to be nosy. They looking at the videos to be nosy. Now, there's genuine people who actually care. Don't get me wrong. But the bulk of them, well, a portion, the hate brigade, they there to do exactly what they do. Find a reason to hate. So don't worry about that. Continue to give them the reasons to hate. Because honestly, if ain't nobody hating on you, you ain't doing a good enough job. That means you ain't gave them nothing to be envious about, nothing to be jealous of. Trust me. It sounds crazy, but if you are not being hated on by somebody, you need to step your game up and go harder and hustle harder, grind harder, put in more work. But don't worry about what they saying. I'm going to close on this. Primetime said, move with a purpose. And don't worry about what other people got to say about you. Be secure in who you are as an individual and let them just marinate in their misery. It's all about you. Who cares what other people say? That's my man. Gotta love me some Primetime, man. That's a stand-up brother. All right, let's go, man. I got a little bit of the GOAT. One of the GOATs of hip-hop finna come holla at us, man, from the great beyond. Holla at us, Pop.
If Bishop from Juice was a reflection of young black male today, I wouldn't be honest if I didn't show another reflection. All of our young black males are not violent. They're all not taking the law into their own hands. They're all not going to that extreme to accomplish some sort of achievement in their life. So this is just another way of showing how you can be a young black male and accomplish something. Lucky is doing it the opposite way the Bishop did. He's working. He's very responsible. He's deliberate about the things he's doing. He's taking care of his daughter. He's a respectful person, you know what I'm saying? He lives at home with his mother. He's not sweating it. That's where he wants to be. He wants to work. He wants to set goals in the company.
Yeah. Man, come on, man. Y'all give it up for one of the GOATs of hip-hop, man. Stop playing. Give it up for Tupac, baby. Let's drop some fireworks in here. Yeah. Gotta love that dude, man. I miss that dude. Another one of the greats gone too early. Gone way too early. Topic for another show. But y'all heard the man, that's the version of that man right there. That version of Tupac, that version, the hit 'em up, Pac, all of that was well and good. But that version right there, that young man, that was the dude for the people. You understand? For the culture. Who cared about the youth, who made music that helped uplift the community, which we lacking in right now. I don't know what the hell these dudes making now. What are they making now? Drugs, money, women. And the ladies are doing the same thing. My ass, my breasts, money. It's got to be something else to talk about. Once again, the topic for another show. But as the man was saying, he felt based on the two characters in two of his best movies he's ever done. One would be Poetic Justice and the other Juice. The character Bishop, anyone who's seen the movie knows that the character Bishop was crazy. The maniac. You know what I'm saying? Came up in a broken home. His crew was pretty much his family, and he got a taste of what it was to be powerful, at least quote unquote powerful, street power, I guess. You know what I mean? And it just took over him. And he turned into this maniac who ended up trying to kill one of his homies and was on the verge of trying to kill the rest of them over a robbery that went bad. So he's saying if Bishop is a reflection of the young black youth, it's only right for him to show another version of the young black youth, which is Lucky, his character that he played in Poetic Justice. And now Lucky was a stand-up dude. You heard him run down Lucky's credentials, right? He worked, I believe, at the post office, because yeah, he did. They was riding around in a post office truck. He worked. He had a daughter that he took care of, that he loved dearly. And he had a passion to get his music done. Right? So he had goals. He wasn't just out here poisoning the community or taking lives in the community. He was trying to push positivity into the community by being a stand-up young man. You feel me? So all of the youth, especially black youth, they're not all bad. One bad apple spoiled the bunch, and that started well before this generation came, right? That happens in all races. There's bad seeds in every race in existence, right? But unfortunately, young black youth get the stereotype. You know, we get the stereotype. So it's just like, come on, man. You're judging someone before you even know them. And who gives you the right to judge? Anybody. Who made you judge and jury? Huh? Come on. You can't judge a book by its cover. Give everyone a clean slate. Like there's been situations even like on the job, and a job I go to or whatever, or maybe I get a promotion and move to a different area, different department, and you go into a new supervisor, right? New supervisor gets a bad rap by everybody, but me, I'm like, well, let me find out if this individual, I appreciate all the information and the heads up. Now, don't get me wrong, but I'm still going to give this individual an opportunity to prove to me that they're different or the same, either different than what everyone is saying, or they are exactly what everyone else is saying. But I'm going to give them that opportunity to show me that, because my experience with a person can be totally different than the experience someone else would have with that same person. It could be the way that I carry myself. It could be the way that I deliver information. It could be many different things that I do that the other people who was saying this person's, a micromanager or whatever. But just because you experienced that doesn't mean that's not how they're going to work with me, because you need to know your audience, and you have to basically manage each individual person differently. You can't manage everyone the same because we're not all the same. Just a fact, right? So, you cannot assume someone is bad and you haven't had any interaction with them. And that's the unfortunate reality of what's happening in today's society with the young black youth. They are being tagged as being violent. And the first thing that law enforcement and just even other common folk are going to do is get on the defense as soon as they see him. And that needs to change. That needs to stop. And hopefully at some point we'll get there. I don't know if that'll be in my lifetime or whenever, but we need some strong, powerful young youth, some of the youth now, to step up and get ready to take on what's coming. The next level of this fight that all of our forefathers fought for, these privileges that we have, freedom being one of them. Freedom is free, but it's priceless to those who don't have it. Y'all give it up to Tupac one more time, man. Give it up to the GOAT, man. One of the GOATs. I don't even want to get into that whole who's the GOAT in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation for another time. But just appreciate that, brother, man. And we miss you, man. Rest up, big homie. Rest up. My people, we are actually going to give you a little bit of a treat. If you made it to this point in this particular episode, you are about to bear witness to the unveiling of a new award we're going to be dishing out here on the Mr. Anthony Show, and it's called Man, Sat Your Ass Down Award. And this award is going to be given to some of the most funniest clips that we have come across on the Mr. Anthony Show. And we're going to have it narrated and hosted by no one other than the man himself, Mr. Angry Man.
Man, sit your ass down.
We used to take a shower in our uniforms because we flew commercial my first few
Wait,
years.
time out. There's no era where you did.
Yes, it is.
Stop, you're making this up.
No, I'm not.
There's no way that you were supposed to wash your uniform with it on.
When I first,
You're making this up.
I'm not making this up.
Let him finish.
No,
I've never heard, no one in the right mind has ever done that.
Let him finish,
Kenny.
Kenny.
Please, soap, they give you soap.
Let him finish,
No.
Kenny.
When I first got to the NBA, we flew commercial.
Yes,
That's
accurate.
I'm not
That's
disagreeing
accurate.
with
So,
that.
so when
That's
you
not what I'm
played the
disagreeing.
night before and flew the next morning, when was you exactly going to get your uniform clean? You had to wash your uniform yourself. So after the game, when you got to your room, you took a shower in your uniform and dried it and dropped on the commercial airline the next day.
Were you with Jed Clampett?
No, please.
That's why you had to let him finish.
Come on.
Because
Yeah, have you ever heard of this in your life, Clark?
Well, how are y'all cleaning y'all uniform? Y'all playing in funky uniforms?
no, somebody.
Wash in the dryer or someone else.
When you're flying the next morning,
You can clean your uniform without showering in it.
Well,
That is possible.
After-
You can actually clean it without showering in it.
You don't have to have it on.
Yeah,
no, but it's easier to do it that way.
It's tough.
It is easier to do it that way. I'm telling y'all.
Let's just say that people have to count us as being educational now.
Man, sit your ass down.
Somebody help Charles Barkley, please, man. The man said that he took a shower in his uniform. That's how he washed it. The hell with just, taking it off, taking it in a hotel, see if they got laundry, finding someone on the staff that's flying with you to let them figure out something like that. The man said that was the easier way to do it. Somebody help him, man. But that dude, that's my man. You gotta love Sir Charles. Shout out to Charles Barkley, man. You are officially the first award winner of the Man Sat Your Ass Down Award. And you earned it, my brother. I hope y'all like that, man. We're gonna we're gonna pop that in and out and just try to switch it up a little bit, put a little twist, some extra little things into the show, man, to spice it up. And we always gonna be serious and spread love and give some game, but at the same time we're gonna laugh it up too. We're gonna have a good time across the board on the Mr. Anthony Show. I appreciate y'all making it to the end of this episode, and we will see you on the next one. Be blessed.